Hello everyone and welcome to another video in our series on the Zikodrive stock motor controller range. My name is Sanket Gore and I'm a product manager here at Zikodrive. In this video, we'll just take a quick look at setting up one of our brushless DC motor controllers, the Zikodrive 2. And I will also go through the basic setup of the software Zikosoft so that you can control your motor with your laptop or your PC. Let's take a look. All we need for this demonstration is a power supply capable of delivering 24 volts and over. We will need a controller. In this case, we will be using the Zikodrive 2 from our stock controller range. We will also need a brushless DC motor and we will need a UART cable which can be purchased through our website zikodrive.com. Now the UART cable has three wires, a black wire, a yellow and an orange wire. The black corresponds to ground, the yellow corresponds to transmitter and the orange corresponds to receiver. If you flip the board on the underside, you can see the same three terminals mentioned here. Take care of connecting the correct color to the correct terminal. So all we need to do is just connect the UART cable on the pin headers just like this. We can connect the motor to the controller. And as soon as I switch on the power supply, you can see that a green LED turns on, which means that the controller is receiving power. Now the basic setup is done and we can move on to setting up the software so that we can control the motor using our laptop or a PC. For this, we will need the Zikosoft software, which can be downloaded through our website zikodrive.com. Now, as soon as you open the software, you will see that a connection window pops up. The connection window will have two options, controller and port. In the controller drop-down, just select the controller that you are using. In this case, we are using the Zikodrive 2. In the port, it will show you all the ports on the PC. And the only one that's available in this case is COM4, which has a name in front of it. This indicates that the UART cable is connected to that port. We can just select that port. And as soon as you press get started, the software opens up. Here you can see in the connection window, the color is green, which means that the controller is communicating with the software. I can just show if I remove the UART cable, the connection window turns red, which means that there is no communication between the laptop or your PC and the controller. Now, as soon as I connect the UART cable back in, it turns green, which means it's a successful connection. So here all we need to do is set up a few parameters in order to make sure that the motor runs correctly. The first thing is the motor pole pairs. So here we are using an 8-pole motor. So we'll need to input 4 because the software requires motor pole pairs. And we can just click on set. And that means we have inputted 4 into the software. You can also set the speed at which you want the motor to run at here. Here we have just put in 1000 RPM. And there are some other parameters which you need to know about. All of these are available in the manual of the specific controller, which can be downloaded through our website zikodrive.com. Now we can go to the live run tab and you can see there are a few options here. The start stop toggle is to switch on and switch off the motor. The change direction is to change the direction of the rotation of the motor. You can also see the current supply voltage here. Currently we are at 25.6 volts. You can also see the current temperature of the controller and you can see the read speed RPM. Currently the motor is switched off, so it shows 0. Now all we need to do is toggle the start stop, and as soon as you start, the motor should start spinning just like this. Here you can see the speed. It shows between 950 and 1000, which is correct because we have set the speed at 1000 RPM. If you click on the change direction, the motor should start spinning in the other direction, as you can see here. And just like this, our setup is complete.